Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your January 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Virgo, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Virgo, let's dive into the three key themes for you in the month of January. Now we have Wanderlust, we have Perspective, and we also have belief system. So the first card out on the board was the belief system. Now there's no surprise here that this is showing up for you because you also have the Hierophant and you have the Buddha card as well. So 2023 is actually a 7 personal year in numerology, and 7s are all about spirituality. It's about inner awareness, wisdom, and insight. So a lot of you may be reflecting on your self-talk, your belief system. If there are any limiting beliefs that have held you back in the past from achieving success, achieving your goals or love, whatever it may be for you, I sense here that there's a reprogramming taking place, and you're taking a look at the things that maybe you've spun a story around or how it has affected you negatively, and you're telling yourself a new mental story. And I do sense here that you are tuning into your higher power, your belief system, and you're having the universe help you discover who it is that you really are and what it is that you're truly made of. And I feel that a lot of you are setting yourself up for success in 2023, Virgo, by gaining a new perspective, by opening yourself up to the divine, opening yourself up to remembering why you came down to earth, to remember that you are a soul having a human experience, that you are not defined negatively by the labels or by the experiences that you've chosen to have here in this lifetime. So you have perspective showing up as your key theme as well. This is about a new point of view. You're starting to see things differently. We are raising our vibration and we're shifting as a collective. We are opening up to higher realms, and we're able to see things clearly that maybe we were not able to see before. We're opening up this brand new perspective, and you're taking off any sort of rose-colored lens or things that may have been challenging to see in the past. And I do sense that clarity is coming in for you, not just in January, but throughout 2023. But there is a sense of ease, a sense of flow that maybe you didn't feel necessarily in the past. And it does stem a little bit from this belief system that you have within you. Now, this is about going maybe for professional guidance. Some of you are able to see the big picture of a situation that has been boggling or challenging to you, but this is about you gaining that clarity necessary to achieve the goals that you've set out for yourself. I am feeling that there are some really beautiful goals you have, whether small or large or anywhere in between. Personal goals, professional. This could be health. It could be money and monetary. It could be love. So I feel that you're shifting entirely, and you feel this shift because you have been going through this inner transformation for quite some time. A lot of you have been doing the healing. Some of you may have really been sick as well, or ill mentally, physically, emotionally in the recent past, but I feel that you've had to undergo some sort of transformational process in order to shed the old skin, just like a snake, shedding the old to make way for new. Now, some of you may even be traveling or planning to travel more in 2023. Now, yes, this is a January reading. I will be putting out yearly readings towards the first week or so of January, but I feel that January is the groundwork. This is the month that you're setting yourself up for success because you're shifting this perspective, and this perspective is going to stay with you through the course of not just the rest of January, but throughout the rest of the year. And you're going to start to reprogram those beliefs that are going to help you take something all the way, help you go the distance. Now, some of you may have struggled with manifesting certain things in your life, but I am feeling here that you're really working maybe with someone, again, on a professional level. You may be a coach or have a coach, a therapist, a mentor, a healer that you work with as well. But I am feeling also there's some sort of wanderlust that is flowing within you, whether you are actually traveling in the month of January or you may be booking plans for the first half of 2023. This is about your gypsy soul kind of coming out here. And if you haven't traveled for quite some time, I feel that it's very important for you to set the times up now, set the dates up now. So when you get to that point and you say, oh, I really wanted to travel in March, but it's already March 3rd and I no longer have the time to do this. If you start to set yourself up for when you would like to travel and look into it now, I feel like that will help you prepare more and allow you to actually be able to either save or take time off work or to work around business or to talk to friends or family, whatever it is that you need to do. But there's travel coming in here for you. This could be about tourism, expeditions, new lands. Some of you may even be moving as well or traveling by road tripping, excuse me, or traveling on wheels is what I'm sensing as well, whether it's an RV, a motorcycle. You could even be going backpacking as well, but there is a sense of wanderlust that is flowing within your veins, within your energy. And if this is something you want to do, Virgo, and this resonates with you, then absolutely say yes. Now, diving into the tarot here, I had to chuckle when both of these cards came up because, again, your main theme here, we have belief system and perspective. You have the two tarot cards showing up of belief system and perspective. You have the Hierophant and the Hanged Man. So when these cards show up, some of you may be taking a look at your beliefs, again, your morals. You may be going back to school or educating yourself by learning new things. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to go back to a traditional, college or a school setting. Some of you absolutely, but you may be taking courses online or you're just working with someone, again, a professional or a divine spiritual guru is what I'm getting here with this Hierophant. Some of you may be working with a healer, an intuitive. You may be even traveling to a specific place that is a healing sanctuary. Maybe you're deciding to go on a holistic retreat or ayahuasca or something of that nature where you will be meeting up with someone who is godly or has that presence, that spiritual presence here. There's a shift in perspective that I feel it even surprises you, Virgo. When the Hanged Man shows up, this is about surrendering. It is about gaining that new perspective that you felt may have restricted you or you've had to sacrifice. But if anything, it opens the doorway to new opportunities coming in. And you're going to see that the silver lining of the situation, it really isn't about restrictions, but it really opens you up to a whole new world, a whole new life. And I feel like it does. It takes you by surprise here. So very powerful energy showing up even in January. Now, mid-month, you have the Six of Voices and the Seven of Inspiration. This is the Six of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So the Six of Swords can be that energy of getting yourself out of a situation that was less than ideal. You had to go through some sort of shift and you felt stuck in that transformation process. And sometimes that transformation can be ooey and gooey and sticky and not fun. It can be challenging. It can be hard for us to leave our comfort zone. But I feel like you're taking that leap to do so. Whether you've set yourself up for new resolutions, when you think about something that you want to do, but it's not going to be easy, such as something like giving up alcohol or giving up tobacco or going to the gym. Yes, it hurts in the beginning and you may have withdrawals and you may have sore muscles, but you know that it's going to be better in the long run, not just better spiritually, but emotionally, physically, mentally. So whatever it is that you're setting yourself up for, you're going to go the distance. Okay, because you're getting yourself out of something that you really don't want to be in. And maybe you've hesitated in the past because you felt like you'd be restricted, or maybe it was too much work. You know, maybe you didn't want to do it because it just felt like a lot and you weren't ready to take on more. I am sensing that you're going to look back and you're going to say, wow, I really didn't take on more by leaving that situation. If anything, it opened me up to a whole new world, a whole new way of being, and a whole new way of thinking. Now, Six of Swords can also be about travel by air, traveling to the water as well. It can be that spiritual journey or quest. So I feel like you're moving towards calmer waters. Now, Seven of Inspiration showing up here. This is a very beautiful energy, and I love the way it's depicted on this card here because it almost looks like a star in the background, and she has her arms out and she's naked. She's being bold, she's being vulnerable, but she's non-conforming, and she has her arms out, spreading that curtain or that energy of maybe darkness or shadow, and there's light being born in here. And I feel that star energy of hope and guidance. So you're being divinely guided here to break free from a situation, to not either walk on eggshells or not feel the pressure of everybody saying you must do this, but this is because you want to do it. This is about you breaking free and living life on your own terms. And now you have the upper hand. It's almost like when somebody tells you that you have to do something, that almost pushes you in the opposite direction, Virgo, because you say, well, I don't want to do it if they say I have to do it. You're being rebellious in a sense, but I feel like you're doing it because it's something you want. And you're going to go the distance here. You're not going to conform and do it because everybody else wants you to. You're ready to do this, whatever it is. Now, your final two cards here in the tarot, we have Seven of Cups and we have the Muse of Material here. So the Seven of Emotion, Seven of Cups, there's going to be some decisions for you to make. But I really love this energy here with the Seven of Cups because you can see that she's contemplating. She has some decisions to make. She's been daydreaming. She's been maybe even fantasizing about what she wants to do, her accomplishments and goals. But now it's time to bring those decisions to reality, to say what she wants to do and do it. There's action behind the words. There's momentum here. And I love that the choices show up in the form of either betta fish, goldfish, koi fish, because that represents prosperity and longevity. So I feel that whatever direction you are opening yourself up to, whether it's healing, whether it's love, whether it's career, this is going to bring a lot of prosperity, a lot of happiness, but it's going to affect you not just now, Virgo, but in the long run as well. Longevity. It's going to be very abundant. So whether you're starting a new business or your business is taking off, maybe you are looking to get a new job. Perhaps some of you want to retire. This is something that's going to, again, bring you happiness, but you do have some choices. And now I'm not saying you can't have all of these things here, but I feel that it's important to choose a couple things that you can put your time and energy into. Because sometimes when we want all of these things at once, we feel scattered and we feel conflicted. We're not quite sure which one to focus on. So you will be able to, again, accomplish all of these things that you want, but just focus on picking maybe one or two of those things and then add to it later on so you don't feel so overwhelmed that you decide to back out completely. Now, some of you, this is definitely regarding your finances, your career, your business, your money, your health, okay? Because the Muse of Material, which is, again, the King of Pentacles, this is some big boss energy. The focus here is on success. The focus is on health. The focus is on money or something tangible, something in the physical realm. And it's really powerful because you can see here that these creatures on the side, it's almost like a divine presence on each side here. They're covered in roses. So just as when you pick roses, right? Every rose has its thorn. So there's going to be a little bit of maybe a prickly situation that may feel that way, but it'll be so worth the smell and the color and the vibrancy of the rose, right? And she's heading towards happiness. She's on this path here. And this is that transition where she can see. I feel like you have the ability to now see the vision and you can see the path in front of her. There's an opening. And so I feel like you're able to see that something isn't as far out of reach as maybe you thought it was. Okay. And that's part of this belief system and perspective shift, Virgo. Very beautiful. Also, this King of Pentacles, he's not afraid to work his way to the top. He's not afraid to put in the time and the energy and effort. And when he does, he builds his empire. He's able to work smarter, not harder. He is able to have his cake and eat it too. So yes, you will be able to have all of these things that you want, but it's important to set your focus on a couple of them for now. Now, regarding finances, money, career, and wealth, you have the Frame and you also have the Buddha. When the Frame card shows up, especially partnered with the Buddha, some of you are on this spiritual quest or journey that may be impacting your professional life in a very abundant way. Now, this is about steady income, organization. Some of you may be really organizing or getting that spring bug in your energy where you just want to clean, you want to organize, you want to set yourself up for success by accomplishing maybe tasks, certification, things of that nature. Some of you may even be creating some new art or design, whether you work from home. This is home-oriented energy, or you're self-employed. I am getting something with rearranging furniture or getting rid of furniture to replace with new. It could be a dresser, it could be a couch, it could be a TV, whatever this is here, but out with the old, in with the new. Some of you are signing yourself up for a new course, a new workshop, a seminar. I am sensing, I'm seeing someone looking at tickets online. So I don't know if this is a ticket for maybe an airplane, or it could be a ticket to get into something here, whatever that may be for you. But it's almost like you're price shopping or you're comparing prices at this time. But you will achieve success. There's success coming in here. Frame. I love this. But we have the Buddha, which aligns beautifully with the main energy. This is about life purpose, Virgo. This is more than just money. It's spiritual wealth. Now, some of you may be a counselor. You may be being guided at this time, but this is about you seeing the success, about you going towards this divine path. And you're taking a look at a higher power, or the universal law of attraction, or the energy in itself, and you're saying, how can I align with my dreams? How can the universe and I co-create? How can the universe and spirit be my ally to create heaven on earth, whatever that may look like to you? So you're feeling that energy of that 7 year of 2023, because the spiritual alignment is calling towards you. Now, if some of you felt disarray, or you felt like you have struggled a lot in your life, and some of you it has been health-wise, this is about you gaining clarity about why you've maybe had more challenging experiences in your life. There's some sort of truth here coming in, but I also sense some sort of just positivity where you are recognizing that you are not alone, that you're being divinely guided. Now, when it comes to love, we have trust and we have honeymoon. Now, some of you are enjoying the bliss time of holidays together, whether it is New Year's, whether you are going on a vacation, you have Wanderlust. It's another card of water. This reminds me of that Six of Swords as well. Now, it doesn't mean that you're taking a honeymoon, although some of you absolutely could be. I'm getting more so, of a period of bliss. A period of happiness. Now, it is not ideal, Virgo, for every single person on this planet to be in a state of bliss at all given times. We're here to experience every emotion that there is, every emotion known to humankind and or to mankind here. So I do sense that there is a moment here of bliss, so enjoy it. Now, it doesn't mean that the rug's going to get pulled out from underneath you and everything's going to go back to challenge and difficulties and setbacks. No. This is just saying enjoy being in the present. Enjoy the finer things here in life. Maybe it is stopping and smelling the roses. Perhaps it's a walk in nature, or enjoying, they're showing me fireworks as well. So I'm not sure if you are in an area where there is fireworks. That could be symbolic. Some of you may actually see fireworks going off, or you may see them on the television or on social media. Please take that as it resonates. But also for some of you, the universe is calling for you to trust at this time. Trust that you are calling in the kind of love, the kind of intimacy, or the kind of family dynamic that you want for yourself, for your loved ones. It says this situation is calling for you to have faith. Now, some of you may have said, Melissa, the trust is broken within me. I've been betrayed so many times. Remember what I said. We have these human experiences, but that is not how we need to let that experience define us moving into the future. Just because someone has broke your trust in the past doesn't mean that every single human that you come in contact with will. It doesn't mean that you have to feel like you're giving up on your higher power or that you're not being loved or looked after. Trust that the universe has your back, because Spirit absolutely is here with you. And for those of you that you have struggled with trust within your own self, within others, or within a relationship, it doesn't have to be intimate or love, but I am sensing a higher level of trust in 2023, where you're going to trust in yourself first and foremost to make the decisions that are in your highest good. Very powerful. All right. So what does your soul want you to really remind yourself at this time? And I always say, take notes, jot this down if you want, or maybe even stick it on your watch later list and come back to it. But it's very important because sometimes our higher self, well, is constantly trying to get our attention. We can connect with our higher selves at any time. And your higher self wants to ask you, where can you create more space in your life? Virgo, instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, in your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. We live in a world where we feel like we constantly have to be creating something, or we have to be moving in order to feel a sense of achievement and success. Sometimes that success is within filling your space and your lungs, like it says here, by stopping and smelling the roses. And that's a very important message for you, because sometimes when we constantly feel like we're on go, 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 we tend to feel like we're on autopilot and we have a hard time connecting to spirit and to the universe. So take a look at your belief system. Is there a belief that may have stemmed from childhood or from a certain situation or dynamic where you felt maybe your parents told you that you had to be moving all the time, or maybe you had an ex-lover that called you lazy one time, or whatever it may be for you, and now you have this innate ability that it's hard to slow down. It's hard for you to stop and just be. Spirit wants you to create more space in your life, your home, your mind. Some of you may be creating altars. You may be signing up for maybe a meditation, or you are creating space by taking the time to go on some sort of spiritual journey or quest. Very powerful. All right. The animal that showing up for you, it's card 11, 1111. Some of you may be seeing ones more often than not, but 11 is a very spiritual number, and you have the butterfly. It says transformation is beautiful. There's not only one butterfly there, there's a lot of butterflies. So some of you have really been going through some major changes in your life. And I feel that even though, again, transformation can be sticky, it can be gooey, and we feel at times that we just want to stay in our comfort zone, embrace this transformation and see it as a beautiful new time to open up these doors of opportunity, because on the other side is something amazing, something great, a beautiful blessing, more than one, that are going to gift you with so much love. Okay, so much love, so much happiness. Know that you have come a long way. Know that spirit is proud, but you should be proud as well. Remember, you are a soul that chose to come here on earth and have these experiences. And earth isn't always the easiest place to be, right? We have to feel all those emotions, which include negative ones as well. But the earth plane has to have duality. So we experience negative and positive, good and bad, evil and light. But know that you can experience them all from this different perspective. And that's what's showing up here for you. Messages from your spiritual team. We have here, align your life. Virgo, align your life. And I like this imagery. It almost looks like a mirage. Or if you've ever felt broken, or that you've felt disassociated, like you've had to pick up the pieces after maybe a challenging heartache or a heartbreak, or a physical loss of a loved one, or a job that had ended too soon, or a failed whatever it may have been for you, or some sort of healing experience. It says what is not aligned or needs to change in your life. Okay, if you are feeling the resistance, then that is the wake-up call for you to heed the call, to feel what it is that spirit is trying to communicate with you, what your body is trying to tell you, or what the universe is bringing to your attention. That's all that resistance is. That's all that challenge is. It's for us to feel, why are we feeling resistant to this? Is this something that we want in our lives? What is not aligned or needs to change? So it's time to align, get in alignment. And that's what I feel is happening here for you. Now we also have pillar of light, and it says your vibration is rising. You, my beautiful Virgo, are the oracle. You are the oracle within you. You are the creator of your life. You are that magician. You have everything within you to manifest heaven on earth, to manifest the type of life that you want for yourself. Okay, you are that pillar. Remember that. She's standing in this vibrant energy. And I feel like this is someplace that you achieve. I'm getting here this moment of bliss, or this place on earth that is going to remind you that you are a soul having a human experience. Now, this could be a place that you meditate at. It could be a place you journey to. Ultimately, of course, that place is within you, but I am sensing a very beautiful, pleasant place that physically you will be enjoying as well. Now, last but not least, message from the wisdom of the oracle, we have here a change in the wind. You have this zebra spirit as well. So things are changing for you on a deeper level. It's also card 12, and that's that hanged man energy. So another 12 showing up here. And also, you do have 2 sevens in your reading as well, I just noticed. And sevens, again, that's the 2023 energy. And the message here is this: a sense that is unseen, but a change has been initiated. This is about preparation, awareness that your plans, they may not be on firm ground, but that's okay, because the message is this: it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, which we just talked about, that resistance. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes, yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation. Yes, there's that butterfly. Now is the time of transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting, Virgo. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Very, very powerful energy here. So you're definitely heading towards a very prosperous life, and you may encounter unexpected shifts in your life. Pay attention to where that resistance takes place, because again, that is the message from the universe. Whatever challenges, conflicts, or resistance take place, the hanged man energy, remember what I said in the very beginning of your reading? You may view it as a challenge or a struggle, but ultimately it's full-on surrender in order for things to start to flow with more ease and start to be able to accumulate the type of energy that you want for yourself, to become more aligned with those dreams that you've set out. Things may change quite rapidly here for you. You may decide to go visit a place and move there. And, it's a whirlwind. And you may say, wow, where did that come from? Should I do this? Of course, follow your heart, but stay logical along the way. But I am sensing there's going to be some major big changes in your, not just January, but throughout 2023 that are going to bring you to a higher level of abundance and prosperity. Powerful reading here, Virgo. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thank you so much for being here, Virgo. Lots of love and light.